36 Craven Street in 1776. More than 200 years later, Benjamin Franklin lived in London in a house on 36 Craven Street in 1776. More than 200 years later, 15 bodies were found in the basement, buried in a secret windowless room beneath the garden. In 1998, conservationists were doing repairs on 36 Craven, looking to turn Franklin's old haunt into a museum. From a 1 meter wide, 1 meter deep pit, over 1,200 pieces of bone were retrieved. Remnants of more than a dozen bodies, 6 were children. Forensic investigation showed that the bones dated to Franklin's day. Holy shit. Benjamin Franklin lived in London in a house on 36 Craven Street in 1776. More than 200 years later, 15 bodies were found in the basement, buried in a secret windowless room beneath the garden. In 1998, conservationists were doing repairs on 36 Craven, looking to turn Franklin's old haunt into a museum. From a 1 meter wide, 1 meter deep pit, over 1,200 pieces of bone were retrieved. Remnants of more than a dozen bodies, 6 were children. Forensic investigation showed that the bones dated to Franklin's day. Holy shit.
Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation of the Akim, pushing out the word in truth and sincerity of the hopeful elect around the globe. This is on the JRE, Joe Rogan Experience, JRE podcast. All right, very good, solid podcast from my man Joe Rogan. All right. He goes into a lot of these so-called conspiracies. He has good guests on the show. All right, so check out his show, you know, to chew the meat, spit out the bones, so to speak, and filter all things through the word. But if we take this clip, speaking on so-called Benjamin Franklin, you know, it's all about the Benjamins, baby, right? The $100 bill. Who's on the $100 bill? This damn sicko, this murderer, all right? This creep from Esau, Edom, okay? An Edomite, all right, that going back to the so-called founding fathers of the shit, you know, all these so-called heroes are held in great esteem, whether it's Benjamin Franklin, George Washington, or Abraham Lincoln, all right, all a bunch of damn murderers, all right, Thomas Jefferson, okay, a bunch of murderers, a bunch of slave masters, a bunch of Esau Edomites that raped, robbed, murdered, and pillaged to gain the position that they got. Okay, and it's all prophetic. And how it says, Ecclesiastes 10:6, it says, folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in a low place. All right, so they'll never have a righteous Jake. They'll never have the Lord in the way that he's described. Not the word with idolatry, but making the point. All right, these are all idols, and through his story, because we're not taught history, we're taught his story. We're taught that there's some damn heroes. All right, it says in November 1997, when the skeletal remains of at least 28 bodies were unearthed in the basement of an elegant townhouse, police feared it was the work of a serial killer. But when research indicated the bones actually dated to the mid-1700s, the implications became even more dramatic. This was no ordinary house. 36 Craven Street was the former residence of Benjamin Franklin. Right, in December 1997, 36 Craven was undergoing extensive renovation to transform it into the Benjamin Franklin Museum. While digging in the basement, a builder turned up a grisly discovery, a pit filled with human bones, including those of several infants, which prompted a call to the police. I would say in my 30 years in the police service, this is the first private address I have been to where there have been bones found actually concealed in the property, says retired Detective Inspector Jim O'Connell, Metropolitan Police Service, New Scotland Yard. I thought I need to get some expert advice here. We called on a local coroner to come and give us some assistance. An investigation by Dr. Paul Natman, retired coroner for the city of Westminster, revealed that the bones were more than a century old, but a more precise dating of the bones was needed to pinpoint when they were stashed, and thus determine who had been occupying 36 Craven Street, since many others besides Franklin lived in the townhouse over the years. Showing the history of a lot of these damn fucking houses, all right? This America's haunted as a damn hole. But yeah, in those quiet damn towns is where you see the serial killers stashing kids in the fridge and all that, and sometimes and many times it's not even discovered till way later. All right, through the spirit. I was talking about the damn Texas chainsaw today. The Texas chainsaw, a deformed freaking Texas creature out in the middle of nowhere. All right, a bugged out family, letting him feed on the innocent, so-called innocent victims. All right, but that's all in the scriptures. All right, that are of a spirit sent out of vengeance. Okay, and people are gonna run into this kind of hatred again. Test conducted by Professor Simon Hilson, University College London, a specialist in the biology and history of human remains, uncovered findings that proved pivotal in dating the bones to the mid-1700s. Surprisingly,
Excuse me, 15 bodies were found in the basement, buried in...
Salakia.
Excuse me, 15 bodies were found... Excuse me, 15 bodies were found in the basement...
Trying to click this shit. "36 Craven Street is the former house of Benjamin Franklin." Sorry, I'll keep reading the article right now. Yeah, test conducted by Professor Simon Hilson, University College London, a specialist in the biology and history of human remains, uncovered findings that proved pivotal dating the bones to the mid-1700s. Yep. Surprisingly, the time when Franklin occupied Craven Street. So you see, it shows how it sounds creepy, Craven Street and everything. In the post-editing over here, they did a good job of showing him as a damn creep with the AI imaging. All right, that's the devil the Bible speaks of. Okay, the wicked. All right, the vessel unto dishonor. All right. Let's get that real quick. All right. Romans 9:21. Hath not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor? What if the Most High, willing to show his wrath and to make his power known, endured with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction? This damn devil was made to be the harbinger of death. He's a necessary evil because he had to be the whooping stick of the Israelites. Okay, so this is in them. This blood, thirsty, cruel vessel to dishonor, bring evil, thriving on evil. That's why we say that he's the devil the Bible speaks of, the deceiver. Okay. How come they don't show him, eating bones and stashing and murdering in the $100 bill? They just show him like a sweet old man, all right? We're taught that he's some type of hero, okay? But these are the heroes of America: Christopher Columbus, all of them, a bunch of damn devils. Okay, that's the vessel fitted for destruction, and the Most High is enduring them for a small season, for the purpose of ultimately punishing the Israelites. But this damn devil is going to go back in chains and go back into his pit, right? Like it's written in Obadiah. All right. So I just wanted to share that real quick. This is the history of these damn devils and their damn idols. Okay. When you pry and you go and do your research and seek, and you'll find that all these damn devils have a history of being murderers. All right, being unjust, okay, being slave masters, pillaging, okay. They're no heroes. They're wicked men, all right. So, and the Most High is just enduring them for a small season, but now wrath and is going to be turned upon them. All right, let me get that real quick in Deuteronomy, and we'll close out on that. Deuteronomy 30:7. Deuteronomy 30:7 says, And the Lord thy God will put all these curses upon thine enemies and on them that hated thee, which persecuted thee. So everybody that's hated on us and persecuted us and put us through hell and oppression, right, and murdered us, because this is their damn history, okay? All these curses are going to put on them and all our enemies that devoured us, okay? So there's hope at the end of the light, you know. Stay true, keep seeking, keep gaining knowledge. That's the only way to battle ignorance, all right? So with that, I pray the brothers and the few sisters were edified. Till next time, shalom. All honor, love, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakudash. Shalom.